Hello, everybody. I hope you all are doing well, and I'm doing well too. Welcome to my channel, or welcome back to my channel. Those who are watching it for the second time, the consistency is there. Thank you for all my watchers, first of all. Today, I'm back with another topic, that is subject verb agreement. Now, subject verb agreement is not only the grammar topic, but also it will be helpful for you for spoken language as well. So, let's understand what is a subject verb agreement. Now, first we need to understand what do you mean by subject. Okay. Now, subject hota kya hai? What is the subject? When I'm telling you subject, what is it? So, subject is nothing. Subject is the doer of the action in simple language. Subject is a noun or a pronoun. So, subject is what? Noun or a pronoun. Okay. Now, what is a verb? I know you all know. Not verb तो obviously आप सबको पता है. You all are telling me that verb is action, nothing else. Very good. Yes, verb is action. Now over here the topic is what? The topic is subject verb agreement. So it means what? Something related to agreement of both subject and verb. So now first of all, you need to understand what you mean by subject, what you mean by verb, and what you mean by the word agreement. Agreement means what? Agreement over here means what? You have to use such verbs which are according to the subject needs to be used. Like for example, when I'm telling you they are dancing. For example, we are telling you they are dancing. Okay. Now, what is the subject over here? Yes, subject is what? They. Now, subject is the doer of the action. Okay, what are they doing? What are they doing? You get answer to the question. That is a verb now. Dancing. Dancing is a verb. Now, so what is the subject verb agreement over here? The subject verb agreement over here is what? I have used the plural verb are. So I have used the correct form. That means it is a subject verb agreement. Now, next example. For example, I'm telling you Ram and Shyam dash best friends. So what will you use over here? Ram and Shyam is best friends. Ram and Shyam are best friends. Yes, we are using Ram and Shyam are best friends. Now many of you will tell ma'am बहुत easy है are ही तो use करेंगे इसको use करेंगे. Yes, it is easy just because you know. But do you know actually you all get confused when it comes to difficult sentence or when it comes to spoken as well. Yes, right now we are taking just we are understanding the concept. Also, what happens now at times knowing the rules, we do the mistake, right? We do the mistake because we don't remember it. We don't use it in our day-to-day lives. Okay, so always remember there are rules where over here. Now, why are I'm using and why not is I'm using? First of all, so Ram is one person and Sham is second person. So 1 plus 1 is what? 2. Okay, so to plural. So as per the rule of subject verb agreement, we say that when subject is plural, the verb used is plural. Simple. This is a simple rule. Now let's understand rule by rule how the rule applies as per the subject. Today we will be doing first part of it. Now, what are the rules? So when the word end and connects to nouns or pronouns. Nouns or pronouns means what? Right now, if you have seen that in the private, just now we just did an example where two nouns. That is Ram and Sham. So Ram and Sham are the name of a person, right? So it is noun. Name of a person, naming word is a noun. Were connected with the word what? And. You remember? Yes. So Ram and Sham were connected. So Ram, when the word and connect to nouns or pronouns, use plural word. What did we use? We used are. So we got to know. Yes, and when you're speaking up, maybe you feel, अरे यार, it's very easy. Obviously, ये तो obvious है, ये बहुत easy है. But yes, at times we tend to do silly mistake, and same we apply when we are conversating with others. So let's understand and improve our vocabulary and at the same time our spoken language as well. Why not if we can master it by doing this? Simple rules, nothing else. Okay. Now, my brother and my sister-in-law are waiting for you at the airport. So, my brother is one. Okay. Sister-in-law is another noun. Okay. So, 1 plus 1 is equal to 2. So, as I said to you, when the subject is plural, when it is connected with and, we use what? Plural verb. So, are is what? Plural verb. Simple as that. Okay. Let's see the another one. The cricketer and the Rajya Sabha member have arrived. So I'm talking about two people over here. The cricketer and also the Rajya Sabha member. Again, they are two and connected with the word what and, if you can see. So that is the reason I'm using plural verb, that is have. If I have to use the singular verb, I will use has. Have is what? Plural. Has is what? Singular. Always remember this. Onion and potatoes are my favorite vegetables. So I'm talking about two. Onion also and potatoes also. So I'm using plural verb again. Are. I hope you have understood rule 1. Very easy. So I'll be giving you tips and tricks to for this, and you'll be able to master your subject verb agreement topic. And you'll not forget, believe me, it's just that you have to watch the video till the last. And don't worry, any doubts, you can put your doubts in the comment box. I'll be happy to help you always. Let's go and understand more in detail. Now the word and is used where? It is used to join two sentences also. At the same time, it is used to separate also. Now, when I'm saying Ram and Shyam, so I'm joining two people, two nouns, okay, two names, okay. So that is the reason I'm using what? Are, the plural verb. But when I'm telling particular one thing and I'm separating, like for example, I'm telling misal and pav is my favorite dish. So you never eat just misal. It's a complete dish. So either we can say misal pav or either I will say misal and pav. So when I'm separating one dish, separating one noun to two, so that is half plus half. So that is one only. So अगर one ही है तो what we will use singular noun. Simple as that. Remember, please remember this. Like for example, chole bhature is my favorite dish. So chole bhature is my favorite dish. So chole and bhature, if I say, that also means same. Doesn't mean that it has add on one more thing. I will not just eat bhature or I will not just eat chole, right? So whenever you go to the market or something, or whenever you order something, you never say just chole dena. You say chole bhature, right? So chole bhature is one dish, but what am I doing by adding and? I'm just separating. So one को मैं half half कर रही हूँ. When I'm doing half half, obviously at last also it is one only. So it's singular only. So singular is there, then obviously singular verb we will use. Always remember this trick. Okay. Now, you all tend to do mistake. This is a silly mistake which I noticed, like many of us, I will say, see, I notice in your papers while correcting it, that as soon as you see and connecting to nouns, you don't understand that it is used for separation or it is used for joining. When it's used for separation, obviously you cannot use plural verb. Always there is a golden rule. So always this trick you need to remember. So जैसे मिसल पाव बोल लो या मिसल एंड पाव बोल दो, एक ही बात है. तो मिसल पाव बोल रही हूँ तो भी एक डिश है, मिसल एंड पाव बोल रही हूँ तो भी एक ही डिश है, दो नहीं हो जाएगी. This way you need to remember. Okay, let's move to the next one and see more examples of this. So see, the rule number 2 says that the verb is singular. The verb is singular if two subjects separated by and refer to the same person or thing as a whole. Example, pav and bhaji is my favorite dish. If I say pav bhaji is my favorite dish, also means same. If I say pav and bhaji, also means same. So when I'm saying pav bhaji, so pav bhaji is one dish, but when I'm saying pav and bhaji, so what I'm doing, I'm separating with the help of the word and. So pav is half, bhaji is half. So it gives me one dish only. So one dish है, तो क्या हो जाएगा? Singular verb. That is the reason I'm using is. Chole and Bature is her favorite dish. The cricketer and Rajya Sabha member has arrived. Now over here you will say me, ma'am, ये cricketer Rajya Sabha member कैसे दो हो सकता है, एक ही हो सकता है? No, let me tell you. If I would have used the cricketer and the Rajya Sabha member, so then I'm talking about two different people. But right now I'm talking about a single person who is a cricketer as well as Rajya Sabha member. One of the example is Sachin Tendulkar. Yes. So I'm just representing one person, but okay. Like for example, like ambassadors are there. Many of them ambassadors are there of different companies and all that. So we say name also and we say ambassador also. So it doesn't mean there are two people. They are one only, right? Sachin Tendulkar is one only. So he is cricketer and Rajya Sabha member as well. That is the reason I'm using singular verb. If I would have said the cricketer and the Rajya Sabha member, so I have to use plural verb. But since I'm representing only one person over here, so I'm using has. I'm just separating with the use of the and. Okay, their designation, nothing else. I hope you are clear. Okay, let's move to the next one. Now, rule number 3 says that when two singular nouns, singular nouns are joined by the words or nor, use a singular verb. Example, my sister or my brother waits for you at the airport. Now, अभी इधर भी एक ही trick है. Now, please understand this. Very simple to understand. I'm not talking about both of them. मैं एक ही के बारे में बोल रही हूँ. या तो मेरा भाई होगा या तो मेरी बहन होगी एयरपोर्ट पे. समझ में आ रहा है? So when I'm talking about singular, obviously the rule says we have to use singular verb. So remember that way. My sister or my brother is meeting you at the airport. My sister nor my brother. So मैं क्या बोल रही हूँ? ना ही मेरी sister, ना ही मेरा भाई is meeting you at the airport. Simple as that. So ये भी नहीं, वो भी नहीं. That time I use nor. Okay? That time I use nor, but obviously it's singular only. Okay? Because ऐसा नहीं है I'm saying that my sister and my brother. That is a different. Over here I'm giving choices. Either my sister or my brother. My sister or my brother. दोनों में से एक. तो singular है. Are you understanding? Singular है. That is the reason we are using singular verb. Simple as that. Remember the tricks. Okay? Let's go to the rule number 4. Rule number 4 says that when one of the nouns are joined by the words or not, the verb must be plural. अरे अभी तो हमने पढ़ा कि verb must be singular. It's confusing now. Okay, let me tell you. The verb must be plural. Now there is a condition, and the plural subject must be placed next to the verb. Are you understanding my point? वर्ब प्लूरल कब होगा? जब और या नॉर यूज करते हैं तब वर्ब प्लूरल कब होगा? जब सब्जेक्ट प्लूरल है वो वर्ब से जस्ट पहले. जब सब्जेक्ट प्लूरल है तभी ही वर्ब प्लूरल होगा. जब सब्जेक्ट सिंगुलर है तो सिंगुलर ही होगा, which we have seen in the rule number 3. Now let's see the rule number 4 examples to understand better. My brother or my parents wait for me at the airport. So over here, if you see, wait is plural verb, okay? And parents, it's plural. That is the reason I'm using plural verb. So I'm fulfilling the condition that plural subject must be placed next to the verb. So whenever plural subject is placed just next to the verb, then it's what? It's plural subject, plural verb. Okay, remember that. Now, my sister or my brothers my sister or my brothers. So brothers is what? Plural. More than one brother I'm talking about. So what I'll use? Plural verb as per the rule. I'm waiting for me at the airport. But then if the same sentence I'm using it, like for example this. I'm saying instead of my sister, I'm saying my sisters or my brother. Only one brother I'm talking. So what I will use? Singular verb. Why singular verb? Because I'm not fulfilling the condition of the verb must be plural and the plural subject must be placed next to the verb. Over here, always forget about next and all that. Always remember the closest subject should be plural, then only the verb will be plural. अब closest subject कौन सा है? Brother है. My sister closest नहीं है. Okay, so my brother is a closest one. तो closest singular है, इसलिए singular verb. Always remember well. Closest is singular. That is the reason I'm using singular verb. Okay. My sisters is plural, but it's not closest to the verb. Okay, that is the reason we need to use singular verb. Okay. Now let's go to the next part. Rule number 5. When one of the nouns are joined by the words either or, neither nor, neither nor, not only but also, the verb must be plural. And the plural subject must be placed next to the verb. Same. Okay. Either my brother or my friends, okay, is plural. Wait for me at the airport. Not only cats, but also dogs. Dogs is also plural. Okay, are available at the animal shelter. Next one. Neither the dogs nor the cat. Not the cat. Cat is what? Singular. So I will use what? Singular verb because I'm not fulfilling the condition. The closest one is what? Singular. So as per the rule number 5, when one of the nouns are joined by the words either or, neither nor, not only but also, we need to use verb plural. But only when the plural subject is placed next to the verb or the closest subject is next to the verb, then only plural verb we use. Okay, so over here neither the dogs, so dogs is plural, nor the cat, but cat is what? Singular, and closest is what? So which subject is closest? Cat. So that is the reason I'll use what? Singular. I hope you have understood well. These are the 5 rules, and I'll be coming up with all the rules one by one. Don't worry. Any other problem, any other doubt related to these 5 rules, feel free to come back to me. Use the comment box. You can also write to me on bhav.agarwal1994@gmail.com. I'll be always be happy to help you all. So stay tuned, stay happy, keep learning, and wish you all a very happy Ganesh Chaturthi. Bye bye. Take care.